Welcome back, fellow warriors, to the stage of history. My name is Cosmo Jazz, and this is my reaction channel. We're going to come back to the SCP videos because I had a lot of fun reacting to the other one. This is by The Rubber, as last time, and we're going to be learning about the SCP-049 Plague Doctor. Now, I feel like this may be the second most known SCP. Right outside SCP-173, which is the sculpture, the thing that you have to keep your eyes on. You can't blink or else it'll snap your neck or whatever. And I feel like this is probably the second most known, if not the alligator one. So I'm very interested to see what they have to say about this one. So let's check this out, shall we?
SCP-049 has expressed frustration or remorse after these killings, indicating that they have done little to kill the pestilence, so will usually seek to then perform a crude surgery on the corpse. These surgeries are often result in the creation of instances of SCP-0492. So this so-called plague doctor, how many was it really kills? And how terrifying will it be? Hello everybody.
I mean, because you can't touch it, right? Like if he touches you, you instantly die.
Euclid class object, SCP-049. In SCP Foundation, which SCP is your favorite?
It's interesting that this one's a Euclid and not like a Keter.
Is a humanoid entity.
I feel like it could become a Keter.
9 meters in height, weight 95.3 kilograms.
Because it makes like zombies and stuff.
The appearance of a medieval plague doctor. While it appears to be wearing the thick robes and the ceramic mask indicative of that profession, the garments instead seem to have grown out of its body over time, and are now nearly indistinguishable from whatever form is beneath them. X-rays indicate that
I did not know that, actually.
049 does have a humanoid skeletal structure beneath its outer layer. While SCP-049 is generally cordial and cooperative with Foundation staff, it can become especially irritated or, at times, outright aggressive if it feels that it is in the presence of what it calls the pestilence. 049 will become hostile with individuals it sees as being affected by the pestilence. If left unchecked, it will generally attempt to kill any such individual. It is capable of causing all biological functions of an organism to cease through direct skin contact. How this
like you can't touch it.
Unknown. There was one record show 049 quickly closed the distance between the subject, killing the subject with a touch of its throat. 049 has expressed frustration or remorse after these killings, indicating that they have done little to kill the pestilence.
Seems so a little backwards.
To then perform a crude surgery on the corpse using the implements contained within a black doctor's bag it carries on its person at all times. While these surgeries are not always successful, they often result in the creation of instances of 0492. 0492 instances are reanimated corpses that have been operated on by 049. These instances do not seem to retain any of their prior memories or mental functions,
so legit zombies.
Motor skills and response mechanisms. While these instances are generally inactive, moving very little, and in a generally ambulatory fashion, they can become extremely aggressive if provoked, or if directed to by 049. Despite these alterations, 049 often remarks that the subjects have been cured. SCP-049 was discovered during the investigation of
I might be wrong about this, but I feel like there was a time where there were multiple ones of this. This is why I said I wonder why they're not Keter.
On a local home, investigators found several instances.
Because imagine an army of zombie-like things like going on.
While law enforcement personnel engaged the hostile 0492 instances, it was noted as watching the engagement and taking notes in its journal. After all of the 0492 instances were dispatched, 049 willingly entered Foundation custody. 049 has spent a considerable amount of time studying and performing surgery on the various mammalian corpses it has been provided. It will routinely spend several days performing surgery, and then, regardless of whether or not the corpse becomes an instance of 0492, spending several more days documenting its findings in a
I wonder if we ever find out what exactly is the pestilence.
It will often seek to share its findings with members of Foundation staff. According to one record, 049 spent several days operating on the orangutan, reanimating it several times. However, 049 appeared to be discontent with the results it experienced, returning to the creature 3 times after its initial reanimation for additional work. After it was unable to reanimate the corpse a 5th time, 049 turned the corpse over to Foundation staff for incineration. As time goes by, on April 16, 2017, as Dr. Raymond Ham was entering SCP-049's test chamber to conduct another routine interview, the entity began to grow anxious and asked Dr. Ham if he was feeling well. Following protocol, Dr. Ham reminded 049 that the interview was required, after which the entity became hostile and attacked Dr. Ham, killing him. Due to a lapse in security protocol and because Dr. Ham did not activate the in-chamber emergency system, Dr. Ham's corpse was not discovered until 3 hours later, by which point 049 had converted it into an instance of 0492. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have you ever heard or encountered any paranormal event? Let us know.
See, it's really like instances like that that makes it that you. Why would you really ever want to work at a place like this?
And hit the bell.
Like, obviously you would see like very cool things and stuff, but at the same time, like, and since it's on the playlist, it's gonna go to the next one. I don't want to go to the next one yet, but like, why would you ever want to work at a place like this? Like, I guess you could say like you're helping humankind or whatever to take care of whatever these things are, but at the same time, it's like there's danger basically almost around every corner, almost. Even with the safe objects, some of them are like kind of funky to the point where they could still be kind of dangerous to you. But yeah, that was the Plague Doctor. I remember running into him a lot during the SCP Containment Breach game, and he killed me multiple times. He actually got me more than the sculpture did as far as like jump scares and stuff, because he would just like peer around corners all smooth like it just, yeah. But no, let me know what you guys think about the Plague Doctor, and which one's your favorite SCP that will come up, and maybe we'll do that one next if he hasn't it done already in the this playlist over here. And as Asher, and ask yourself this one question: does your soul still burn? Bye, guys. Have a blessed day. Money and